My name is Şirin Bahar Demirel. I am the guest curator of the exhibition Landscape Disrupted. I'm also a filmmaker and visual artist based in Enschede. I make moving image works, I make collage and installation, and my works generally mix personal stories with collective memory on gender, politics, and patriarchal structures. The curator of visual arts, Petra, proposed me to curate an exhibition around my own work, Between Delicate and Violent. So it will be with my work, with a similar context. We wanted to bring together artworks that are not really dealing with the same subjects, but they have a similar approach to their own subject matters. So we decided to gather video installations, video artworks that challenges established narratives and reassert some sort of control over the stories that are overlooked or distorted or lost. Basically, this is the idea behind the exhibition. All 5 works, they have resistance to erasure as a common thread, and some of the subjects that are highlighted are colonial legacies and politics of memory. We want the exhibition to be relevant because we are going through very scary times, the fascist leaders around the world, they are all on rise and they are even teaming up with tech giants. We are going through a climate catastrophe. The rights of trans folks are under attack all the time, and also we are witnessing a very well-documented genocide in Palestine. So we wanted that the works that we show here speak to some of these realities and really spark deeper conversations around these themes. So we have 5 works in the exhibition. Persen Brusen and Margit Lukács is showing their work called I Wanna Be Like You, and it is dealing with the Western depiction of the jungle, and they are questioning the botanical gardens and of course the colonial legacy of these gardens. So we have Ala Abu Asad's work Wild Plants of Palestine, and his work also questions what being Palestinian means on occupied land. And Amy Pickles' work, Alternative Echelons, is a research and a performance at the same time, and it is dealing with subjects like military surveillance networks and colonial infrastructures. Another work of an artist duo, Archiving the Scene, is by Lo Yuan Ming and Chun Yao Lin, and it is in a painting tutorial format, it adopts the rhythm and the language of a painting tutorial video, but it talks about the resistance movement in Hong Kong during 2019 and 2020 by making physical interventions of press photos. And finally, I have my work here called Between Delicate and Violent, and my work also questions the patriarchal family structure through family photography, also making interventions on photography. It also talks about memory of touch, and even though it's a personal story of mine, including my grandfather and my grandmother's story, it touches upon larger human stories like mental illness and domestic violence. We wanted this exhibition to be really relevant. I know that it deals with a very serious and heavy subjects, but the works in the exhibition, they all have very interesting and compelling visual strategies to talk about these issues. So I would love that the audience, the visitors, would leave the exhibition with new perspectives on very important and relevant subjects of our time, but also inspired by the visual language and the creativity of these works.